Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be looking at people reveal the biggest screw it I'm doing at moment. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I was a flight nurse at a company who liked firing people. We were transporting a patient from a car accident who became pulseless. Per policy, we were meant to go to the closest hospital. Our closest hospital was 9 minutes away. However, this hospital was tiny and couldn't care for our patient. 13 minutes away was a trauma hospital. Our patient was dead and statistically speaking was going to stay that way, but his only hope was a trauma hospital. I told the pilot to go to the trauma hospital knowing full well this will be reviewed and I'll be fired for violating policy. Fortunately, the trauma hospital did a fabulous job and he survived. I was reviewed but not fired. Bless this nurse! Oh my gosh, wow. So he just came back from the dead because she said he was dead. That's crazy. That is actually crazy to read. Skydiving. The plane they take you up is in such a bad shape. I actually felt safer jumping off it than landing in it. The way the door shutters as you get to jump altitude didn't help. I wanted out. They just jumped because the plane was so bad. They were like, oh, I'm not staying here anymore. I'm out. Honestly though, for me, if I had to pick between skydiving and bungee jumping, I would choose skydiving. Even though I'll be scared. But I'm saying if I had to choose, you know, if I had to choose. Not that I would go skydiving. Like, I kind of want to experience it, but at the same time, I'm too scared to do that kind of stuff. Whew. Man, that is actually scary. Followed a girl to another country, now married 15 plus years. Wow, sometimes you just gotta take a risk for your own happiness, you know? But it might not work out, and that's why it's called a risk. But it might work out, you know, you never know. Deciding to go on a solo backpacking trip when I was 18 years old. I'm a warrior and not very good at handling stressful situations. And at that time, I was also super introverted. That trip really helped me realize that I'm capable of a lot more than I think. Whew, good on you. I'm proud of you, honestly. I wouldn't be able to do that, so I'm proud of you. Hitting send on an email I wrote to my husband's mistress. What did it say? I'm curious. Oh my god, I want to read this. Like, maybe the husband's mistress doesn't know about them, but actually if it's a mistress then she must know, right, that the guy that she's seeing is married. I'm just curious to what she wrote, honestly. Asking my now wife if I could call her back the next night after she called looking for a roommate who had moved out. We had talked for a couple of hours that night. She said yes. I called her back the next night. We've been together now 17 years and got married 2 months ago. Whoa! Whoa. They've been together for 17 years but got married 2 months ago. Okay, I don't know why I'm so focused on that. But wow, that's a long time dating, isn't it? Maybe they just felt so comfortable and they didn't really think getting married was that important. I had a choice to eat all the peanut butter cups all at once. I said screw it. I ate all the peanut butter cups. That sounds delicious. I'm craving some now. Proposed to my wife. Was showering and started thinking about how much I love her. Decided, screw it, I'm marrying this. Got dressed and drove directly to her place to propose. No ring, no fancy speech or atmosphere planned. Thank God she said yes, and 6 years later we are happily married with 2 kids. That is so wholesome. That's amazing, honestly. I feel like things like this, when it's unplanned, is just kind of the best, you know? I don't know. I just like that. Told a woman how I felt about her while 100% confident she didn't feel the same way. Now married 2.5 years with a beautiful baby girl. Follow your dreams, gentlemen. You never know, apparently. Well, I've read so many stories about guys not taking hints. Like, the girl would be telling him indirectly that she likes him, but then he'll still be like, what'd you say? You like what? Ate a burger at 10 a.m. this morning. Yeah, this is like me when I'm trying to diet, you know. I'm just like, screw it. Screw the diet. I'm eating everything. Screw it. Sitting in a terrible apartment, listening to the upstairs neighbor play fetch with his dog in the house. After waking me up at 4:30 a.m, I'd been searching for a new apartment, but all I could see was my next bad rental. And so I stumbled upon a townhouse in one of my favorite neighborhoods in my price range with all the features I wanted. Stared at it for a week, then said screw it, I was going to end up buying a house in a few years. Might as well do it now. Things got kind of chaotic for a few months getting funds sorted and inspections and packing and moving, but I moved in over a year ago and absolutely love the house. Good on you, you know. Sometimes it's so hard to start something, but once you get into it, it just flows smoothly. Like starting something can be hard, okay, no matter what it is. It could just be anything like working out, starting a hobby, that kind of stuff. But once you start it, you just get hooked. Adopting a cat. She's my bestest buddy now. Oh, that was kind of me and Coco. Like, I was just like, screw it, okay, I'm getting her. Drunk texting a girl that used to stalk me because I was thirsty. Instant regret the next day. Oh. Don't go rushing into things just because you're thirsty, okay. Last night, my elderly dog Bridget has been going down hills for months. We had been hanging on for a while, and truth be told, probably too long. Get your tissues ready. Last night we came home from a quick trip to the grocery store and she was laying on the ground, barely breathing. She started to seize and I knew then that it was time. I held her in my arms while the emergency vet put her down. I've never cried so hard in my life. Today I'm a wreck. I can't eat or drink. I didn't sleep last night. I've been in a perpetual state of tears since she passed away. Oh, I feel like I didn't do right by her. I know it was for the best, but I've never had to put an animal down before. And she was literally the best dog I've ever known. Oh my gosh. We had her for almost 10 years. Next month would have been 10. We got her as an adult from a shelter. They waived her fee because she was going to be put down if no one adopted her. They were low kill, but she'd been there for 6 months at the time. I love that dog more than I love 90% of humans in my life. Oh my gosh. Woof. I consider it a blessing that I got to know her, but Christ, this pain is terrible and I don't know when it will stop or if it will stop. And what's worse is the guilt. I mean, it's not like you wanted to put her down, you know, it's just what's best for her. That's so sad. Like, you don't want to do it, but you feel like that's just the best for them. This was actually so hard to read. I don't know why every single time if I read like a sad dog post or watch a sad dog video, I'll be like crying my eyes out. I feel like people who own pets, when they read like sad pet stories, they'll be really sad too because, you know, if they have a pet, they understand how it feels. Because animals don't live that long and I'm just sad. This is what happens when you get too attached to your pet. Or like you hang out with your pet more than you hang out with people. Because that's me. Jeez. My friend was being picked on by the bully last week and I went in. He's fine. I have the black eye. Good on you for standing up for your friend, you know. Well, 15 years ago, decided to tell my best friend I loved her and that she was my everything. Are they together? Or what happened? Or did he just tell her? Wasn't sure if a girl I've been chasing for months was giving me signals. She needed to do something in my city and wanted to stay the night. I said sure, but didn't have more than one bed. So to avoid being creepy, I offered to sleep on the couch. She hesitated. I offered to both stay in the bed and she nodded. Cue 2 hours of lying nervously on my side, trying not to come off as a predator while trying to make small talk. Eventually, I realized we had been cuddling for like an hour and had progressively been getting friendlier and touchier, and at this point, I'm just trying to weigh the possibilities. She's just unreasonably friendly, versus actually into me. And doing this while trying to be a conversation partner is slowly melting my dumb brain. I figure I've been single long enough. I lifted her chin and kissed her, giving her plenty of time to recoil and pull away or stop me. She didn't. We've only been together for a bit over 6 months, but she makes me happy. My goal is to make her happy. Oh. But honestly though, there were a lot of signals. I mean, that's a lot of signals, okay? If she wants you both to stay on the bed and you guys are cuddling, isn't that enough? Like, isn't that a signal that she's into you? Well, I mean, for me, if I did that with someone, that means I'm into them. If I didn't like someone, I wouldn't even be on the same bed with that person. Real talk. I don't even think I'll be in the same room with that person. Oh my gosh. Kissing my homie. Oh, screw it, I'm just gonna kiss you. Oh. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.